Okay, so today, instead of our walking home from the stadium conversation, we're calling each other after the match. And I have on the line fellow Noge Wanderer, Pratik, and we've just watched the Sapporo match now. And I was about to be very disappointed today and say what a terrible game that was, but we got the equalizer in the very last second, the very last kick of the match. And I think my neighbours probably heard the shout that I made when that goal went in.
Did they check on you? What's happening?
I wouldn't be surprised if they were banging on the walls, But yeah, what did you think of the match? What did you think of the first half?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was a game of two halves, really. Like, we were so dominant in the first half. I mean, in terms of chances, like, we should have scored one or two goals. I mean, within 2 minutes, we had a shot which hit the post. I think that was one of the best chances we had. Then Lopez had a couple of shots, like, which were just off target. And one of it was even saved by the keeper. I mean, we could have had two goals at least, but for the keeper. So yeah, first half was good, but second half, I mean, I think they were a lot dominant, and they could have scored a lot more goals as well, but for their finishing. So yeah. All in all, I think 1-1 was I think good for us. And especially the feeling when you score a goal with the last kick of the match, it feels like a win, actually.
That's true. Yeah. That's why sometimes I have to be very careful about the end of the match, what the score is, because my emotions may cause me to forget that we drew or that we won the match if I was coming out and not really happy about the thing. But the match, that was really good. I thought the last kick, and Sana, he scored a similar goal in another match, and I can't remember which match that was.
I remember last year.
Yeah, and he's a real winner. Yeah, he's a real winner. And he said on his Hero interview, I knew it was the last kick of the match, or I knew it was the last chance, so I had to do something. And I always wonder when players say that, why they didn't do something earlier on, if they could control it that way. And even the previous corner, which I thought was going to be the last one, our goalkeeper was up in the box, ready to help us out, but it didn't work out. So I was really surprised, because that really was the last one. And we were actually a little bit unlucky, because the Sapporo almost scored, and it was a 1-1. And the player, I can't remember his name, who shot, I think he pulled a hamstring at that point and was taken off on a stretcher. So it was they were down to 10 men after making all the substitutions. So we had it was our best chance in the last 10 minutes, I guess, to come back with that final goal. But as you said, the first half we had a lot more chances, and if you look back through the highlights, it will be quite a good set of highlights for us.
So many chances. Like, even I remember Elber hit a very powerful shot in the 24th minute, but the goalkeeper saved. And then Lopez I think took a long shot, I guess, but just like it was left side of the post. Yeah. So many. And there was another shot from Elber in the 38th minute, it was just saved by the fingertips by the goalkeeper. So goalkeeper really made a lot of difference. If we would have scored 2 goals or 3 goals in the first half, it would have been over, I guess.
Yeah. So this goalkeeper, Sugeno, he used to be the Kashiwa goalkeeper, and he, obviously, like Kashiwa dressed in yellow, and the goalkeeper, he had the, bright blonde hair. So he always looks kind of like artificial. His face. He's such a
Yeah.
striking character, and I think after Kashua, he went to Kyoto for a while, and then came back to well, not came back, but he came to Sapporo, and he
Mhm.
wasn't the top goalkeeper. Like, he's kind of alternated between another goalkeeper, but he is a really great goalkeeper. I'm really um, kind of worried when he's in goal, because he can keep the goals out very successfully for the 90 minutes, and very good at taking slow goal kicks and winding down the match at the end. I was really thinking
Yeah.
that this match was over because of so many chances for Sapporo to wind down the clock in the last few minutes. But yeah, that was I would say a lucky point for us. And
What do you
um,
think about the team selection today?
team selection. Okay, so team selection. We had obviously Takok in goal, Koike, Saneto, Tsunoda, Nagato, Fujita, and Iwata playing on the wings, Yoshio, and at the top was Elba, Lopez, Nakagawa. Um, I didn't think that Yoshio had such a good match today. In the first half, Elba was really great. He was
Yeah.
fantastic. I thought, Lopez was good today. Uh, Nakagawa was good until he was taken off, and obviously, uh, so he Nishimura replaced him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was not a bad selection. I thought Marcos really actually changed things around when
Yeah.
he came on, at least for the first few minutes after he came on. So I think,
Yeah, somehow I feel it makes a lot of difference when he starts. Like if he plays for 60, 70 minutes, he's very energetic
yeah, yeah.
and yeah,
I guess Marcos, I don't think he likes coming off the bench, but sometimes that is enough for him to make a difference, to just show the manager, okay, you should be playing me, that kind of feeling. But definitely, I thought Marcos made a difference when he came on, and it was good having him on the bench. I like Watanabe. I think I'm always fairly happy when he's on the bench. Kabayama, he had a good try, almost
so, yeah,
scored at one point in the
yeah.
end, but he isn't playing as well as he used to play. But okay, fair enough. I'll take the 1-1 today. It could have been a different story if we'd scored earlier in the first half, so that would have really wound it up. But I do like the Sapporo's manager, Misha. He's got a long history in J League. Like, he was
Mhm.
in Hiroshima, then he moved to Urawa, brought a lot of players from Hiroshima to Urawa who became, uh, you know, um, standard players for the Urawa squad, and then didn't really have that much success with Urawa. Um, and then came to Sapporo, and then he's, you know, like a good manager for Sapporo. I like his the way he plays these days.
Mm.
Urao is pretty boring, but I like him as a person. I think he's a great person, and like a really kind of one of those classic foreign managers in the J League who's just stays in Japan a long time, and he
Mm.
might
Yes.
he might even go to another club after Sapporo, but definitely
Mm.
he knows what to do in and how to play in Japan. So yeah, what did you think of the selection?
Yeah. Like we have changed so much. This didn't feel like kind of a different team from last game, I guess. Like except for I think Marcos Junior was injured, I guess, recently. But yeah, overall it was a good team selection. But I couldn't understand how the first both the halves were so different. Like I mean, they did some changes, Sapporo or something. They did. They pressed harder or something. But yeah, I mean, team wise, it was. I mean, good. But what happened to Leo Sierra? Like he hasn't, I mean, come on recently.
Who
Do you know?
knows? Yeah, he might have slight injury, or he might be a little bit out of favour. I think maybe Nishimura took his place on the bench
Mm.
today, um,
Yeah, yeah,
because he played so well the other day. So
yeah. He had
yeah,
scored 2 goals against Kobe, right? So
yeah.
yeah, after that he got a chance. What about the next game? What do you think about Sagan Tosu 18th? I won't be there, but
Well, so we returned to Mitazawa for the first match of the season there. I think Mitazawa, we always play better. I feel we play best at
yeah,
Mitazawa, but that
yeah,
might just be my bias of seeing the match better. It might translate
so
into
close.
noticing the better play. Um,
Hmm.
Sagantos, I don't think they're so strong this year. Um, their goalkeeper is our previous goalkeeper, Park. So
Yeah,
he tends to be like the I would say deciding factor because they can keep him out. I don't know. That's I think we will. I think we'll win. So now we won't win if I say that, but we should win against them in terms of kind of like
Sagana right now 15th, 3 draws in 3 games. So like always, I think they have been like good in their defense, I guess,
yeah.
because of Pagi.
Well, yeah, they will
So
be they will be happy with a draw, but they need to
mm,
win because they're kind of in the lower third of the table and they want to get as many
mm,
points as possible. So for them, they would be, I think, happy with a draw. They'd be very happy with a win, but we really need a win every time. So we
yeah,
we would be disappointed with a draw or a loss, especially a loss. And
yeah.
because the top of the
Kawasaki is breathing down our neck this time. So
and
yeah,
also
Kasima.
Kashima, yeah, they're doing well. Um,
Yeah, they have also won 3 games and 1 loss, so out of 4. So
yeah,
they're actually sitting at 9 points with 2 games in hand.
yeah,
So yeah, those kind of games would be very important against Kashima and Kawasaki. We already won one, so
yeah,
that box is ticked. So
yeah,
we should win like some big games like against Kashima this season.
yeah. Well, okay, I think that's a good summary of the match. I think if we listen to this in 1 year's time, then we will remember this match, all the
Yeah,
crazy things that happened in the matches. Always good to have a record. Okay,
yeah.
so
We should always remember we equalized with the last kick of the match. So yeah, this would be memorable.
indeed, yeah. Okay, so I'll let you go, and I will see you when you get back, and have a safe travel. Bye bye.
Bye.